Hi everyone, my name is Natasya and I come from computer science major, and this is a presentation for my English for Business presentation course, and I come from class LA17. Today I'm going to present about my research titled Solving Math Problems Made Easy. And this research is about an application or website called Symbolab, which is a mathematical application that can help us to solve a lot of kinds of mathematical problems. And I took interest in this topic because I encountered calculus problems in my university, and I eventually find solutions for helping me to learn calculus better, and I eventually found Symbolab as my support for my calculus course. Therefore, I really took interest in that application, and I would like to have a research on it, and therefore I made this research to know how people rely to technology. In this context is Symbolab, and how Symbolab can help us in our education, especially for math education. And the purpose of this research is to make people realize that technology can make our life simpler, and hence encourage them to use technology and make use of technology for helping them in their education. So, a brief information about Symbolab. Symbolab is, as I mentioned before, it's an application or website that can help us in solving mathematical problems. And Symbolab is actually a mathematical search engine. So you can directly type in the equations that you want to find out about, and then you can directly enter it, and then you can directly find out the solutions and get the step-by-step solutions, and it is really useful for our mathematical education. And I've seen Reddit reviews that say that Symbolab is actually very useful for their education, especially for their math homework and math education. So in order to support that statement, I also made a questionnaire using a Google form to support my research furthermore. And Google form also automatically can help me in creating the graphs, and therefore helping me to analyze the data easily. So the questions that I asked during in the questionnaire is, what is your university major? I asked that so that I can know how Symbolab can affect different types of majors. And have you ever used Symbolab before? That's another question. I would like to know whether are there a lot of students that use Symbolab before, and the next question is, how useful is Symbolab to you? I would like to know whether Symbolab creates a big impact in their life, in their mathematical education especially, I mean. And why and how is Symbolab useful, which is related to the third question. And the next question is, how important is Symbolab to you, which I asked to know how technology is relied on by the students. So how much students rely to technology, especially to Symbolab. And the next question is, what is Symbolab's strength and what is Symbolab's weakness? So I would like to know its weakness as well, because I would like to know the limitations of technology that still exist. And the last question is about whether the respondents want to recommend the application, which is Symbolab, to others, although there are still weaknesses that Symbolab has. So according to the results that I get, there are 11 respondents, which comes from different majors, which are computer science, industrial engineering, medicine, food science, management, and all of them, actually majority of them, have mathematical course in their university. However, not every one of them have math course as their core subject. So around 36.4% of them, of the respondents, have ever used Symbol app before. However, this doesn't mean that the the university major that I mentioned that doesn't have math course only haven't that haven't opened Symbol app before. However, also computer science major, there are some of the computer science major that have never opened Symbol app before, or even the major that has mathematics in their education, in their major. So this means that not all majors that have math course have already opened Symbol app or even seek for technology that can help them with math. And this means that university major doesn't affect how much they really seek for technology for mathematical education. So, and this questionnaire also allow people to open Symbol app beforehand, although they haven't ever used Symbol app or opened Symbol app before, but I still allow them to open it for accuracy for the next following questions, because if they haven't opened it before, they won't know. So for the next question, how useful is Symbol app to you? Some of them answered when they haven't ever opened Symbol app before. However, they just opened it during this questionnaire, and amazingly 63.6% of the respondents stated that Symbol app is very useful. So the amount of respondents that state that Symbol app is very useful is more than the people that actually say that they already use Symbol app before. That means although they haven't opened Symbol app before, they already think that it's useful for them. Therefore, it means that some people actually sometimes didn't see or didn't know about technology before, didn't know about the technology that is available. That's why they don't use the technology for their education. So it doesn't mean that Symbol app is not useful. However, it's because sometimes they don't really know that Symbol app exists. And most of them stated that it is very useful to finish their homework and solve mathematical problems step by step. However, there is one respondent coming from computer science major said that it's not useful at all, that Symbol app is not useful at all, because Symbol app actually have two versions, application version and website version, and in this questionnaire it is apparent that the computer science major respondent didn't open it from the website, which allows free step-by-step solution. However, this respondent used the application version, and this application version is actually more limited because they don't allow step-by-step solutions. Otherwise if you actually use premium, then they will allow you to give step-by-step solution. That's why this computer science major said it's not useful at all, because in the application version, the Symbol app doesn't give step-by-step solutions and only directly give the answer. So it's just like a calculator. And regarding the next question, only 1% said that it's not important by giving a rate 3 out of 10 for the importance of Symbol app. However, this respondent is majoring in medicine, and as we all know, medicine major doesn't focus on mathematical studies. That's why this respondent said that it's not really important for this respondent because the major itself doesn't really need that kind of application. However, from the other respondents, all of them rate above or equal to 5 out of 10, which means that Symbolab is actually important for them. And importance means that these respondents actually rely on this application and it's actually useful for their education and valuable and necessary for their education to help them do better in their education. So, and also most of them actually for this the importance of Symbolab, they mostly say that the rate of importance is 7 out of 10, which is quite already important for them, which means it is very useful. It is already quite useful for them to use Symbolab. And regarding the strength of Symbolab, mostly say that because it is free of charge and can provide step-by-step solutions, which means that people seek more about technology that can be accessed easily, accessed freely, free of charge, not only because it can cover lots of topics, but mostly it's because how it can be accessed without any payment or fee. However, there's still limitation to the Symbolab application or website because it is hard to understand that the step-by-step solution sometimes is not clear because of course obviously it's not a video tutorial, it's only showing the steps written in text and not a verbal explanation, so it must be quite harder to understand. However, the Symbolab application and website still give a good response from the respondents because majority of the respondents still want to recommend it to others, to other people, despite the limitation that it has. So the conclusion is many students actually rely on technology for education, which we can see from the proof from the Symbolab app. Many people actually think that it's useful and it's important for them, and actually technology contributes a lot to education, like what Symbolab has proved from this research. And Symbolab actually helps a lot for math studies and proves that it gives a simpler way to learn using only website or application. So many people don't need to go to like manual courses or doesn't really need verbal explanation and just type the equation and they can directly get the answer. However, for this research, I still have suggestions to improve the validity of the research by making the respondents more diverse, by targeting diverse major in university, but they should have mathematical subject as their core subject because it is to improve the accuracy of the research as this research is about a mathematical application, so we need respondents that actually have a deep relation in mathematical subject. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching. Goodbye.